technology, right? He just closed out my whole video, so this is gonna be 3 parts. But I'm looking up the lyrics, and the lyrics literally say, "She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around. She'll come around the mountain when she comes. She'll be riding 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be riding 6 white horses when she comes." That's literally the words. And we'll all go out to greet her when she comes. Yeah, we'll all go out to greet her when she comes. Like, then we'll all eat purple pizza when she comes. Why are we eating purple pizza? I've never read this song this far. We'll all read books together when she comes. She'll get to sleep with grandma when she comes. What? We're getting really much more weird. Okay, so I digress. Um, the fact that I was saying it right, she'll be riding 6 white horses. So, and of course, this is not necessarily like gender neutral. That's the word, is she'll, but it could be it. It could be him. It could be anything. I just feel this heavy feminine energy of receiving, because there or somebody or something, the energy that's coming in is coming in that in as that mother nurturing, that empress energy of giving. Like, to nurture something, you have to give energy to it, you know? Like, you don't nurture something, you can't nurture a baby and do nothing with it, give nothing to it, can't pick it up. No, the energy that's coming in is in the feminine energy of giving, and you need to be in the feminine energy of receiving. You understand? Yeah, it's this dynamic of you being whole, they coming whole, like you're being one, they're one, or whatever is coming in is one, and they're gonna display the other side, the domestic, the domestic dog side, while you're gonna be in the instinct of it, of your instinct, of your wild instinct, and they're gonna be in their domesticated instinct. But it's gonna be that balance. Once again, that Two of Pentacles, like, oh my goodness, this is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, the energy is really exciting. I will say, like, that's that moon card. The moon card is giving a lot. She's giving. She's giving. Which the moon card is, Cancer energy. And that's what I'm getting, is that motherly empress. Like, I know the empress is, she's really Venus, which is 6, which is 6 white horses. Let me not start connecting on y'all, but Venus is 6. She's the number 6. She's the love. She's actually so crazy. She is the planet of harmony and love and pleasure and sensuality. Okay, that's Venus. That's the Empress, right? So what do you mean? I see the Empress, right? You're gonna be in this Empress energy of receiving, not getting off your throne. Everybody bringing food to you, like, here you are, my queen. This is what we got from our from our harvest. This is what we got. This is what we're gonna give to you. We want you to have, and they're in that Cancer motherly energy of feeding, giving, which is the moon. Oh wow, I gotta get that. Hold on. All right, so I'm back. But yeah, there's like that in the energy that's coming in. I'm not gonna put it on a person because I don't know how this is gonna apply to anyone's life. But the energy coming in is bearing a motherly, cancerly giving energy of the mother's always gonna be like, "Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Do you need anything? Are you hurt? Like, where you going? I just want to protect you, but I'm giving, 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 giving." Giving. I got this gift for you. I got this for you. Like, I made this for you. I made this for you. I'm giving, making sure you're good. But you're gonna be in this Venus, like, I'm the Empress. Yeah, you should bring it to me, but in a very humble way. Like, oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Here's what I feel like you should be, and not necessarily like yeah, you owe me this because nobody owes anybody anything. But you know they probably kind of do. I don't know the situation, but yeah. Let's see what wisdom cards we can get and collections in correlation with this message. But you gotta stay with it to see if this is even like not deserving because you are deserving, but did you learn and really balance enough to really learn and tell yourself and apply to yourself that this is what you deserve. You deserve this. All right, so we got the hungry ghosts. We have obsession, scarcity, consciousness, attachment. See, I feel like this goes to the commitment being tested. The attachment to your old life, the attachment to your old ways of thinking, the old cycle. Um, these are hungry ghosts. These are ghosts of your past. These are karmic energies that do not want you to leave them. They do not want to be forgotten about. So they're gonna come and they're gonna try you, and that's how your commitment is being tested and why you need to hold your vision. Because you holding your vision is gonna keep you motivated, keep that fire ignited inside for you to stay with your commitment, to stay committed to this. Okay. Um, Scarcity consciousness. So yeah, this is scary. The scarcity of what if I did all this and I changed this and I still don't get what I want? What if I change it for the worse? What if this is that card? Dump it. Dump it, dump it, dump it. Rebuke it, let it go, laugh at them. Okay? Laugh at those thoughts. Laugh at those people. Laugh at those comments, laugh at those songs, laugh at the food, laugh at whatever it is. Transmute that energy. Laugh at it. Because they're just hungry for what you got. Okay? They're hungry for your dreams. Don't feed them that. They're hungry for your intentions, your motivations, your aspirations. Don't feed them that. Okay? Let them starve. That's the whole purpose of why we left them to start a new cycle, is so that they would starve. Because them starving and you giving into them when they're not giving back is depleting you. Which is why now you put in so much work, you gotta stand on the other side and just sit in the reciprocity. It's not reciprocity, because reciprocity is getting it back. And just receiving. You have to sit in the receivingness of it. I'm back to making up my own words because this American language ain't real no way. Okay, so we got the Desert Prince. We got survival and false promises. So what I feel is these hungry ghosts are attacking you. Might have been why I had the headache too earlier. They are attacking your brain, and I said that too. I said somebody or somebody's heavy in their brain, like they're overthinking something. That's where they're attacking you. Survival and false promises. Like you feel like you're in this energy of I'm just trying to survive to get to that point, but you don't have to. That's a scare tactic that they're using against you to make it seem like you may not get what you thought you were gonna get and you need to come back to the way you were living. No, we ain't doing that. We're not doing that, baby. We're not. We're not doing that. We were it's that's why it's gonna see, and that's what I'm saying. It's like survival in the midst because we talked about how that Knight of Pentacles make it seem like oh it's not budding, but it's actually growing. Like it's actually doing something. You just not you can't see it with your physical eye. But honestly, if you tapped in, you probably could feel the growth, see the growth, hear the growth. Like you can hear the inching and the moving of the plant. Move. You know what I'm saying? If you really tapped in. But don't give it that. Don't give into that. So then we have the map keeper of destiny, authentic purpose, inspiration, free will. It is your free will to go back, but it's also your free will to make a difference and fulfill your authentic purpose and keep the inspiration. Like I said, they're hungry for you. I said this. I can't make this up. They're hungry for your inspiration, your aspirations, your motivations, your dreams. your intentions, your manifestations, everything that you want, they're hungry for it. That's how they survive. And that's exactly how you will survive and thrive. Because we have to not depend, you're gonna thrive. You're not surviving. You're thriving, baby. That means you're growing. You are growing. Like this whole message could just be for you. Because you're growing, you're open to receiving. Because you have put the work in to even begin to grow. Do not backtrack. Stay and hold your vision. I said that too in the first one. I said not necessarily stop and like a halt and balance. And balance and grow and no, it's not, it's a halt, but it's not a halt. Stay and hold your vision. Stand your ground, stand in your power, hold your vision, because your commitment is being tested. Because you're now on this path in this cycle of your authentic purpose. And you're honestly inspired to get it, to get into it and do it because this is how we got here. Your inspiration. What are you talking about? Don't act brand new. That's exactly how we got here. Because you was inspired to make a difference, to make a change in your own life. I'm talking to the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make a world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. And you were inspired to make that change. So you, like I started this, clap for yourself and pat yourself on the back because, baby, you're doing it. I know a car failed. I was like, what? I know a car failed. See? The prison wave, self sabotage, poverty consciousness. Get out of this mindset, this survival mindset. Get out of it. Because that, my friend, is what's going to cause you to backtrack and go back into that old cycle. They are, they're trying you so hard. Your commitment is being tested heavily. I have 4 cards pulled here. Only one card says free will. Like you have the choice to do that. Either one. The map maker of destiny. That is you. What you gonna do? Are you going to give into this attachment, this scarcity, poverty consciousness, and self sabotage? This false, self sabotage and give into this false ideal of survival, false promises, false promise. The word false promises, like false promises, like it's like you told yourself something that you felt like now you're backing out. And you're like, I know I couldn't do that. I knew I couldn't do that. Like I don't even know what I was thinking when I did that, and I said that to myself. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? I'd rather you be delusional. No, are you insane? I'd rather be delusional or crazy, mm, not insane. Doing the same thing over and over, thinking you can get different. No, do something different. Make that change. That's what Michael said at the end of that song. Make that change. Then at the bottom, this is what I need you. The Arrow Master. Hitting the mark. Intention. Detachment. Detach from that old. Let it go. Let it go. Resurrection. Surrender to change. I can't make this up, y'all. So damn your messages. What you do with them is on you. But I have delivered them. I've done my job. I definitely have done my job. So I just think like get out your head, bro. Your head is a computer, it's a program, it's a tool. Only use it when you need to process some information. Don't let it make decisions for you. Okay? Process the information, take into account. But then again, like your heart's always gonna rule, like oh, your intuition is always gonna rule over logic, and I feel like that's the message itself. Like you've learned to balance your head and your heart, and because your heart is definitely where your intuition lives. She might, or he might speak to you through your stomach or another part of your body, but lives in your heart. So you balancing your heart and your mind is what I feel like the balance was internally, and what you've been working on and that growth. Now it's time to actually detach from it, from that old way of being, and apply. You have to apply what you now know and learn and what you're trying to do in order for that to stick and become the new norm. If you don't give it a chance, you're gonna just resort back to the same old, same old. But the messages are here. Holy Spirit is definitely telling you, like, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. You're doing everything you're supposed to do. You just gotta hold it. You gotta hold it. You gotta hold it long enough for it to become something. You know, you gotta stay with it long enough to get better. Practice makes perfect. You can't just put a seed in the ground and think, oh, if it's not growing by 3 days from now, give up. You can give up, but guess what? That soil gonna keep soiling. That rain gonna keep raining. The sun gonna keep beaming, or the moon gonna keep shining, and it's gonna grow by itself. Now, once you leave and give up your territory, or you give that plant up and say, I don't want this plant no more, you can't come back and you can't leave it. You know, although it was originally your idea, or your plant, or your investment, or your dream, your house, your car, whatever it is, originally was yours. You're the one that was inspired enough to start it. Keep it going. Keep it going. Things are being done that you can't see. Divine is working. Like I said, and you would know if you were intuitively tapped in. Just tap it. All right, so I'm gonna pull a couple of these. How many of these y'all want me to pull? 11. I don't know why they said 11, but 11. Yeah, that's enough. It's coming 11. Let me pull 12 earlier today. So, let's see here. Let's see. One, two, three, four, five, six. I'm gonna put 6 right. Oh, then I'll pull 5 more. So we got just ask. We got swing. We got do you think for yourself? I don't think I've ever gotten that card. We have what a card is. You are the creator of your reality. No, it's not. And I wanted to pull that because we have what? The map keeper of destiny. All right. And then we have wow. We have energy harvesting. We have the very thing you think is a weakness is a strength. These are going crazy. And swing, to touch on swing, I'm hearing continue to go with the flow. Like that's the natural rhythm. It's a natural rhythm. Continue to go with this rhythm. Don't resist this rhythm. Surrender to this rhythm. Okay? This is the balance. This is harmony. Okay? Like a metronome. A metronome, it go to the same tempo. And you can create to that tempo so many different things. Same tempo. So once you find something that's good and it works, you can do many things with it. Okay. Would just ask. I'm getting what am I getting from myself? What y'all mean about just okay. Just ask for help for detachment. If you're fighting something, ask for help to fight back. You don't have to fight this battle alone. Do you think for yourself? Were you thinking for yourself? Because obviously, I'm guessing this is the question you had to ask yourself, or that they're asking you. Spirit is asking you. Holy Spirit is asking you. Like, do you think for yourself? Because you were planting seeds that other people wanted you to plant. So, do you really think for yourself? Also, I feel like that goes to just ask. Is the self-sabotaging thoughts and these spirits attacking you, these are not yours. So just ask yourself, do you think for yourself? Hmm, that thought is not mine. That thought is not mine. That's a self-sabotaging thought. Why would I want to do that to myself? That's not my thought. Hmm, look at you. Now you're beginning to create your reality. And by doing that, you're not fighting the natural rhythm, the natural law. What you think is a weakness is your strength. Your feelings and your emotions, your intuition, you don't trust. That's your strength, baby. It doesn't make you weak that you feel things. It doesn't make you weak that it doesn't make sense to you or to others for but you want to follow it. That doesn't make you weak. Energy harvesting. What did I say earlier about you being the empress and people are bringing you things from their harvest? This is only 6 cards. I still got 5 more to pull. So let's see what else I got for us. Oh, 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I feel like that's all that one. It's not the same as the past heartbreak. This is not the same cycle. You're not in survival mode. Get out of survival mode. This is not the same. Stop acting and treating like the same. You haven't even gotten to this point and gotten you haven't even gotten to this point or did anything to get to this point the same. Your inspirations were different. Your environment is different. Everything's different for you to even be initiated and inspired to get to this point where now, and you know it's not the same. That's why everything is coming at you the way it's coming at you. Faded within the stars. You are where you're supposed to be. You're following your intuition. Keep going. The stars never lie. They're billions and billions light years away. They're telling us a story, telling us what to do, leading us. I know where you're supposed to go. Follow me. I've been there billions of years ago. There is a connection. Don't be blind. Where that card at? I don't think hitting the mark. Was it hitting the mark? No, authentic purpose. The same card. The same card. The only positive card in the deck. Well, not in the deck, but this and the Arrow Master was the bottom of the deck. Was the most. This was the most positive card that came out with the other two. There is a connection. Don't be blind. The connection is in the stars. Is what you and your Holy Spirit, your intuition, and the stars, and your purpose, and you walking and starting to fulfill it. All this is connected, not by accident. That's why they coming at you the way they coming at you. You are powerful. You are the creator. You are fire. There's a fire in you. The fire that has been ignited. It may have dwindled a little bit, but it has been reignited and it's engulfed. That flame is engulfed. Of course, you could be a fire sign, but I feel like at this point, the universe has been screaming to me. We all embody every sign, so probably got the fire placements. And even if you don't, you can embody a fire sign energy. Fire also, fire also represents, destruction and creation, death and rebirth. Um, you have to sometimes you have to burn everything that's dead and turn into ashes so that the phoenix can rise again, or you have new land to actually plant and grow from. Once again, I'm saying the freaking Lion King. At the end, when they fire got started, as soon as the fire was over, what came? The rain. And what came after that? Lush, flourishing. It's like the jungle was back. Pride Rock was back, flourishing the way it needed to be. Green land, grass, all the animals were back. Everything was everything was back good. The natural balance was restored amongst the animals in the animal kingdom due to fire. I'm done. Cause they talking. Keep that fire. Keep that fire and continue to burn that part of the psyche of where these mother lovers right here, this survival, false promise, and obsession, scarcity consciousness, attachment, self sabotage, and poverty consciousness. Burn those. Burn the part of your brain, energy, physically body. Release those. Like I said in the first one, the full moon, there's some releasing of some energy that has come up. Burn them, release them. Release them, burn them. Release them by burning them. Because there's some energy coming in and you need to be open to receive it, baby. All right. So we 27 minutes in. I think I'm going to leave it there. Thank you once again for being a part of the Patreon family. I'm going to definitely be doing better with posting these videos. Because I just feel like I'm getting back into a lot of many things, or I have a lifetime scheduled and routine now to get back in it. But I appreciate your soul, your time, everything, the energy that you give. And you are not forgotten nor not thought about. And I really respect it. I honor you, respect you, love you. Thank you so much. Um, I'll try to drop another video soon. I don't know what on, but definitely keep me up to date on how your full moon will go and how it's going and how this touched you and how you feel about this read and how much it resonated. So, love you. Bye.